This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
We go into the first ball here and it's lifted away and it will be 4 runs off the bat. This one is clubbed down the ground and Aritharan, he was in some form yesterday. And that's not an action replay, that's the next ball and it goes long and high and handsome once more. 4-6-6, perfect start here. Oh, it's an outstanding effort as it goes down. Streaky boundary to finish the first over and it goes magical. Good start here. Will be just as tight as they are here in Group B as another one flashes past the fielder on this occasion. And this is another chance. This time it is taken. It's a big, big wicket to fall. You can see how much that means to Mönchengladbach. In terms of significance, is right up there. He was riding his luck, was Aritharan, and it's third time unlucky for him as he picks out the fielder deep mid-wicket and he goes for 21 off 7, but the boosters lose their first and it's a big one to fall. Big hit. That's going to go all the way. 6 runs. Sakashanth Indran gets his first Maximo of the innings. Again, it could be decisive here. This one's a low full toss. Cause of catch it, and it's taken by Suleiman Yar. We're going to have to look at this one on the replay, though. It's actually been called as a no ball on field. And they might pick up another wicket. This time it's Suleiman once more underneath it. This time he again makes no mistake, and significantly it's not a no ball. So that will be the end of Sakashanth Indran. Feels like they're dark horses in this competition. We gave them not too much hope yesterday, picking up just the 3 points, not picking up a win. Although they can argue that the weather gods won in the one game against them. Clubbed away. This one should go the distance. It says hello to the bushes. Maybe if you just take a quick look at the screen, you think, why isn't the fielder trying to catch that one? And again, the fielder out there. Wicket goes here, and it will be Mahi with his differently coloured shoes who has to take himself in them off the pitch. In hindsight, Elias, I don't know how I ever thought you were 18, but there you go. Good beard growth for a teenager. And the wicket goes then. It's the second one to fall. Third one, in fact, to fall for the boosters. 60 for 3. He almost gets a second wicket as that one jumps over the despairing dive of mid-wicket. Does go for a boundary. Much needed one for Thinesh. I know he loves doing a bit of sightseeing. The boosters need a few more where they came from, and there's one of them. This time off the bat of Aritharan Thivakaran. This could be another wicket though. Suleiman, well, he loses his cap, says he doesn't see it. It lands inside the rope. I could see that from my eye. Comes back on and he could be in the wickets here. He says it's mine and he takes it, caught and bowled. 2 games ago, that occasion it was Kashif Shahab who dropped the catch, and well, that's a lovely shot. It's a stand and deliver shot from Harshdeep Singh. Four and 6 for Harshdeep Singh. Umpires as well. High up in the air, chance for another wicket. Again, momentum stopper, but it's dropped. And Elias, we're going to have to take a look at that one on replay. Dropping the chance and giving away the boundary. He doesn't even get a hand on it in the end. He does get his hand down here. And the only thing that could be touching the rope is his middle finger. I think he otherwise does an outstanding job. No other part of his body is anywhere near the rope. problem is you want them to stand out and blend in all in one. Up in the air, chance for a catch. It doesn't have the legs on it, or does it? Well, it has the legs on it because Abdullah Shori, who high up in the air, it's not going to have the distance on it. Will someone catch it on this occasion? It is taken. Yeah, maybe. I'll leave that one for the match officials to decide. The reason why I wish it is a stumping is because that would give Estanilla 2 wickets. Gets off to the perfect start. Manzoor Ahmed is out there in the middle with Khalil Yousafzai. Squirts away off the side of the bat. You can hear a cry of anguish as it goes to the rope. It will be the second boundary of this first over. Manzoor Ahmed has hit both of them so far. The keeper, second chance Indran. And it gets straight through him. Akshad Agrawal, he deserves that for his over so far. 3 dots, single, it could have been a run out, and he gets lucky. Well, not lucky, it's all skill on the 5th ball. One of the standout bowlers for the Boosters. He just bowls consistent line and length, forces the batter to do something, and on that occasion all the batter can do is take, well, a significant step down the pitch. That one's hit away. It'll be 6 runs. It was a cultured shot there off the bat of Abdul Maten, the wicket keeper for Mönchengladbach. Big responsibility here. This might be the end of his innings as he hits it straight up in the air, wicket keeper to wicket keeper. And the Krefeld Boosters glovesman takes the simplest of catches. It's Sakashanth Indran, makes no mistake. 92 off 42 is the equation. They need someone from somewhere to put in a match-winning innings here. The likes of the knocks we saw in the previous game from Jamshed Khan and Udit Mehta. The question is, well, that's boom or bust. It's wiped away by 8 overs, and they didn't really get going, and they're falling away just a little here. Dinesh in the danger zone now with that run rate going above 15, and wickets continuing to tumble at regular intervals. Got to say, that's a brilliant delivery. Sometimes when the stumps are rearranged, we don't give the bowlers enough credit. We say it's a bad shot from the batter. It could be 2 and 2 here. There's 3 fielders converging underneath her. Who wants it? The wicketkeeper does, and it's an outstanding grab. He makes up an enormous amount of ground here. Let's take another look at this. He must have run here a good 30 metres. By the time he gets there, he's sliding on his knees. The 2 fielders in the vicinity make sure to get right out the way. Given that, of course, they would then lose that bonus point. Clearly thanks to Robot Mower. It's looking glorious as that one's going to be a wicket. It's the captain that goes, just gets an edge through. Well, it's still not guaranteed they'll get that consolation point. Need 58 for the win. Need to get to the margin of 81 to get a point on the board. 83, excuse me. Just falling away here on the Gladbach side as their captain departs for 5 off 6. There's 2 and 2. I must say, I just looked down for a moment, but I could call that as a 6 just by the sound of the crack of the bat. Well, he's doing his best while he's still out there. Let's never say never for Mönchengladbach. 40 needed in 14. I think he'll just about manage to squeeze this one through. They certainly should run through for 2. That will be Khalil's half century. Congratulations to him as he notches Mönchengladbach's first half century on the network. I know that will mean a lot to him. every ball here is celebrated like a wicket. Haritharan Thivakaran. Wickets even more significant. Didn't hear anything through my headset, but there was enough on that, and enough, in fact, for Khalil Yousafzai to take the march off the pitch. Down the ground. 6 runs. And a round of applause from Mahintha. It could be academic, as this could be a catch, and it's an elegant catch. And I think in the act of messing around here, tries to kind of flick it to his teammate. Does he catch this one cleanly? Oh, well. And yeah, the umpire now will go to the, his priorities were on reassembling the stumps. And now he's going to go to the TV umpire, and almost immediately he signals for the review and then immediately signals out. Smiles around from the umpires and from Krefeld Boosters, as that is what will be a win for the Boosters. Can Mahintha get into the Hall of Fame? No, he cannot. They do run through for 1. In the end, Mönchengladbach, their run chase falls away again, and this time, in fact, they fall even short of the 91 they scored in their previous effort. This time it's 90 on the board. In the end, the Boosters' bowling attack just proved too much for the Mönchengladbach side.